Ladies and gentlemen, this is your host here. Once again, it is Team Rai. Anyway, anyone out there on social media had a chance, the opportunity to listen to the podcast from earlier today. If not, tap that bell. You definitely will get a notification. Well, sometimes if freaking YouTube is not having any freaking issues on their freaking channel, the website, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I hate when things go wrong on their site. But anyway, if you're looking forward to this podcast or the one from earlier today, then there's always a plan B. The plan B is follow me on Twitter. Yes, follow me on Twitter. It is TeamRarai32 because I post my podcast on my Twitter feed. There you go. And same thing very often with my videos on my Twitter feed. If you don't go through that kind of hassle, hit the subscribe, leave a comment, positive feedback on the one from earlier today and one for right now. Now it is begin time. It is showtime to discuss wrestling news, wrestling topics, and a lot of interesting topics to discuss for you. So sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab something to eat, grab something to drink. Now, if you don't do that part, maybe you want to chill like a villain and hear my thoughts and opinions on a certain topic, and there will be an article down below. If anyone out there on social media want to check it out, let's roll this. Now, I have some news about RVD. This guy was a very unique performer. He's a bam jammer. Probably I totally said it incorrectly. I'm sorry. But his last WWE run was not very good at all. I think right now he's doing some independence wrestling matches. I'm not really too sure where the hell has he been lately. But I have some news about RVD. Listen to this, okay? RVD spoke with Justin Berman. Probably totally botched the last name, but whatever. Of the Sports Illustrated short after performing at the Northeast Wrestling Rebellion event. During this interview, he brought up the possibility of returning to WWE. Here is what he had to say. Check this out. Now, if he does return to WWE, what will be a perfect place for him? Raw, SmackDown Live, maybe, I know this sounds stupid, 205 Live, NXT brand, I don't know. I mean, NXT. Scratch that, 205 Live. That's all part of WWE. I think WWE SmackDown Live will be a perfect place for him. They recently brought back Rey Mysterio. Now, if he does come back, most likely he will. Probably wants a part-time contract. I love to see him himself versus Seth freaking Rollins. Oh man, that'd be awesome. RVD versus Dean Ambrose, especially the Dean Ambrose of this. I know he's heel, Dean Ambrose, and they're doing great things with Dean Ambrose right now. Knock on wood. RVD versus anyone on the Raw roster he never faced before. And same thing for the SmackDown Live roster. He faced Rey Mysterio back in the day. They used to team up. They used to be SmackDown Tag Team Champions back in the day. What about we see an old match between RVD versus Kurt Angle? That'd be a very good match in my opinion. Of course, probably Kurt Angle will win, but still. RVD versus Baron Corbin? No. RVD versus Braun Strowman? Braun Strowman would demolish RVD. I don't know if WWE will treat RVD very well. or not. They might bury him. Who knows? I don't know if he walked. I mean, I don't know if he have good terms with WWE or not. RVD versus Brock Lesnar. Last time that match took place, I think was the King of the Ring qualifying match. Was King of Ring 02, and it was Brock Lesnar's time. He just demolished him, and that really sums it up. I love his frog splash. I love his I can't think of his finishing moves. He does a lot of things. I don't know if he's in ring shape. I'm assuming he does because he does other things. Now, I don't know if WWE is in talks with RVD. It doesn't say. So, I think he's itching to come back. So, maybe he's desperate for money because the independent companies are not, in my opinion, are not paying good quality for these wrestlers who used to work for the WWF/WWE back in the day, you know. I have no problem whatsoever to let him come back. But, like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, if he does come back for any wrestlers who used to work for WWE full time, don't give him any freaking title opportunities. I mean, they could be in a title match, but don't give them the belt. That'd be kind of stupid. You know, out of the blue, they give it to RVD, and people who've been there 365 days a year are very upset. The women's or the men's, you know. We'll find out if RVD does come back. If he does, I'm assuming he might make a shock appearance and next year's Royal Rumble. That'd be a great thing to make his return to the company. That's a lot of people do lately. And a lot of people go say, does that mean he's back with the company? Maybe for that one time only, but he's got to sign another contract to be on the roster. That's just my theory. I love RVD. I'm so glad he got his moment back in the day. He cashed in, and he won a lot of championships. He was very more recognizable in ECW days than when he got to the WWE. Even more popular than ever. Oh yeah, the Rolling Thunder. I love that. Now back in, I think it's Just Bring the video game. I think it was a PS2. I created, or my brother created RVD because back in the day they didn't have RVD in the video game. Yeah, I think I created him, but he was awesome. I loved using the Rolling Thunder, the leg sweep, the frog splash. I don't know who did it better, him or Eddie Guerrero. Probably a lot of you gonna say Eddie Guerrero did it better. I think they did it good in their own way, their own version, and he goes pretty high. Okay, he's a very high flyer performer. I don't know if he's ever been in the W Hall of Famer class. Now, if they had an ECW class, he's definitely there, but they don't because WWE owns that property. They own that the rights, and that really stinks. So that wraps it up. Enjoy your rest of your Sunday. Talk to you on the flip side. Sometime tomorrow, I will have my Survivor Series review up. So this is your lovely host here, Team RI. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, positive feedback about the article, positive feedback on the article from earlier today. That wraps it up, and have a good one. And do you have a favorite moments of RVD for any wrestling promotion? I was just curious. Or the ones you don't like of his wrestling accomplishments. Later.